Hey family, welcome to Uniquely Resilient, and I am unique. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you for the love, and also don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is the series as to how I survived 2020. So let's get into it. Okay, so we in this spiritual coma, right? And it's real. Like, I don't know if anybody else has experienced like a spiritual coma where you pretty much just basically running off self will. You know, self will is pretty much self explanatory. It's like you doing what you want to do. You know, you ain't you ain't paying attention to what you're doing. You just doing what you're paying attention to. And like when the guy said that, it was like, okay, that was nice. But when I was actually living that, it was profound. Like, I got it. It hit me like a ton of bricks. It was just like, damn, like, when I was, it's like when you on YouTube and you check the algorithms and your productivity and all of that stuff. It was just like I looked back over my life for like the past 6 months and I hadn't done nothing, and I felt, I don't know, like it's just like you just here. It's just like you ain't really got nothing going on. You just winging it, and I didn't like that feeling once I tapped into that, once I realized it, because it's kind of hard to see the picture when you in the picture, you know. It's real hard, people can bring it to your attention all day, like, Unique, I'm worried about you, what is really going on, or whatever. People can bring all kind of stuff to your attention, but it's really up to you to really just for that light bulb to go off and you be like, okay, like, what's wrong with me? Like, you don't see nothing wrong with it until you see something wrong with it. Because, like, I could be out here doing some real foul stuff, and if I don't see nothing wrong with it, that's just what it is. And I heard something the other day that made me realize, like, I could no longer accept that's just how I am. Like, I didn't realize, like, how powerful the tongue is, and furthermore, how powerful that I am. Like, I have been able to shift my whole life. If you pay attention to the intro video, like, I don't necessarily come from this, being all, expressive and, putting hope out in the universe and all of that stuff. Like, nah, I was caught up for a long time. I stripped for 11 years. I dropped out of school pretty much in like the 8th grade. Like, there is actually a yearbook from my middle school that I went to, and I remember looking at it. It was actually online in like our reunion group. I don't even know how the hell I made it to the group because I was never there. But I saw like a reunion picture and I was like, oh wow, this looked like it was my class. Like, it kind of hit something. I was like, wow, I remember these people, you know what I'm saying? Most of them I grew up with in the hood or whatever, but I looked on the bottom and it said not pictured. And I wasn't there. My name was there, but it said not pictured. So I've been like dropping out of school. I started stripping and doing some other stuff at a very young age, and I done did all kind of stuff, and I have kind of like shift what was going on in my life. Although I still have my challenges, but my life doesn't look like it used to before. Like, I'm not on probation no more. I'm not facing prison charges no more. I'm not in the strip club no more. I'm not, I mean, I be in there, but I ain't in there like on the pole, if that makes sense to some people. Like I love booty club. I still like going to hang out there. But for the most part, I was introduced to recovery, and when I got clean, it kind of like shifted some things in me, and the way I think, actually wanted to know like what I was really made of, because I couldn't use my ass and titties to stay clean. Like I had to really see, what I was made of, like the perseverance, the strength, the hope, the power that I really possess. So I had to really like tap into that. So I finally decided, okay, what you gonna do? Like I mean, like what's like you're in control now. Granted, you could sit here and sit here self-loathing, sit in self-pity. You could talk about all the things you done lost and all the things you're not doing and all the people who aren't here anymore and who, you could sit here and live in sadness and let depression pretty much mark its territory all over your life. Or you can do what you know to do, which is strap up and keep it moving. So I decided to reach out to somebody. I have a vision of starting a nonprofit organization, and I decided to reach out to someone, and she kind of like gave me a couple tasks, and I started working towards my nonprofit organization. And I am glad to say so yeah, it is in the making. It is in the making, one day at a time. As long as I stay grounded and stay focused on what the prize is, we Uniquely Resilient Incorporated is in the building. So I decided to reach out to her, and she actually poured some things into me. She allowed me to see that a lot of my behavior issues come from not having parents. Like I still had that I'm grown syndrome. Like I raised myself. I do me. I do what I want to do. You're not gonna talk to me that kind of way, which is not the move for nobody. Um, and she's really humbled me in a quite a few ways, because I can't take that energy where I'm trying to go. Like I need to be able to accept criticism, negative or positive. I need to be able to vocally express myself without being disrespectful. In my mind, I felt like as long as I ain't call you you shouldn't be mad. But there's a term out there called nice nasty, and I'm sure you are familiar with it. I can be nice nasty all day. Yeah. so, um, so I started working on my nonprofit, and as you can see back here, this is actually a vision board that I created, and it's funny because that's how I knew that I was starting to feel alive again, because we've all done a vision board. I mean, I would hope so, or would like to think so. And I remember previously in the past getting a task to do a vision board, and I probably have like 11 little pieces on there, 11 little, and it'll be basic stuff: car, husband, house, money, kids, be basic stuff. But as you can see, I ran out of space on this vision board, and that's how I knew, like, okay, because what I've learned is I remember in beauty school, when I first started beauty school. Yes, I went to beauty school, but we'll talk about that in another video. I remember my first day of class, and he said, think it, see it, do it. And everybody's introducing themselves. Um, hey, I'm LaQuisha and I eat, sleep, breathe hair, and oh, I'm so and so, and my mama got a salon, my grandma got a salon, and I want a salon. Oh, I'm, so everybody just had these great things to say as to why they started beauty school. I started beauty school because my ex-girlfriend said, why won't you do hair? And I said, I don't want to deal with females all day. And she said, well, you rather be dry humping on dudes in the club all day for $5? And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll look into going to beauty school. I was there because I knew doing hair was something that I could do naturally, and I needed a lifestyle change. But I didn't say that. I was just like, I'm just here to see what it's about, man. I think I could do hair pretty good, so I'm just trying to get better. That's what I said. But when that video said, think it, see it, do it, fear took over me. And I ran out of the classroom. And I called my grandmother like, Nana, I don't see it. And she said, keep going. And ultimately, I did graduate cosmetology school. And that was like the beginning of my lifestyle transition from the strip club to professional life. So, and I was saying all that to say is, think it, see it, do it. Think it, see it. Now it's time to do it, Unique. So, I will get into my next video as to how I survived 2020. If you are still rocking with me, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And we're going to get into the next series. See you guys next time.